And now it's time for everyone's favorite Zoom Facebook Live comedy game show program, Fill in the Blank, with your host, Aaron Blanck, and our house band, Papa Kozac. Hit it!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank. Lots of dead celebrities. Questions about society. Aaron Blanck is here to please. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank. Hosting a game show over Zoom from his home and living room. The show is going to start real soon. Blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank. Fill in the. Fill in the. Fill in the. Fill in the blank.
Well, music to my ears. Hey, Brian. Hey, Maggie. So glad to have you back, Maggie. I tell you, it was not the same without you.
No, it really wasn't. It was kind of a mess.
Good.
Kind of is a nice word for it, Brian. But either way, it is so good to have you back. I do have to tell you some news since you were gone, Maggie. We did a little fundraiser for Youth Pride Rhode Island. And do you want to know how much money we raised?
How much?
$7,300.
Wow.
That's so good.
Right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Good.
That's
good.
more money than I've ever seen in my entire life.
I've never seen $7,300. No.
Like at the same time, never.
Did you get to actually see it?
No.
Oh.
But it did go to a good cause, and that's what counts the most. So how are you guys doing? How you been?
Well, we're doing good.
Yeah, just
Glad to have this one back. She got her tonsils out or something.
wisdom teeth.
Yeah,
You know,
those out.
I always say that wisdom teeth are the tonsils of the teeth.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you know, I get it. I get where the confusion could lie. But either way, I am so glad. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, Mrs. Mooney! Mrs. Mooney does not want to be on camera.
No.
Well, we want Mrs. Mooney on camera.
Oh.
That is the iconic Mrs. Mooney, everyone. That little kitty. Well, I'm so glad to see all three of you guys. And we'll have you back out in a bit later to do some music, but I'm so happy you can be here for this episode. Love you both.
Yeah. Enjoy the show, everybody.
Oh, so good to see them. Mostly, Brian with Maggie. It's a mess without her. But, c'est la vie. And speaking of c'est la vie, hello and welcome to Fill in the Blank, the America's only Zoom Facebook Live comedy game show program that airs at this time slot in this time period. I am your host, Aaron Blanck, and tonight I will be traveling with you through this, our final episode of Fill in the Blank. Yes, that's right, you heard me. Tonight will be the last time we will be doing it in this format. We have 3 specials planned for the future, and we will be giving you more information about those at a later time. But either way, we are happy that you can watch us on tonight's episode. So let's get it started, shall we? First, by introducing tonight's contestant. Now, he sent me a bio right beforehand, so I'm just going to read this from him. Born Dana Elaine Owens, better known by her stage name Queen Latifah. He is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, actress, and producer. Born in Newark, New Jersey, he signed with Tommy Boy Records in 1989 and released his debut album, All Hail the Queen, on November 28, 1989. Featuring the hit single, Ladies First. Nature of a Sister was his second and final album with Tommy Boy Records. So please welcome to the Fill in the Blank screen, Mr. Kevin Broccoli.
I'm here. I just got finished filming Girls Trip 2. I'm so excited. I really
Oh,
think you're all gonna like it.
God, I'm sure that was a safe filming environment.
It was great. Never better. It's
Must
all
have-
filmed behind plexiglass.
Must have been fun to hang out with Jada. I've heard she's
Well,
been going
Jada's not in it because she's still in an entanglement. So we couldn't untangle her in time to film the movie. So Willow is actually in this one.
Do you know what's a Pokemon that I always liked? Tangela.
That's a real Pokemon. I don't do the Pokemon.
Yes. Oh,
Because-
you should. They were big when I was a kid. I'm younger
Yeah.
than you. I'd like that to be on tape.
On the record that you're younger than me.
But
Yes,
I'm
you are.
younger.
That's true.
That I'm younger. Well, enough about me. Let's talk about you, Kevin. Thank you so much for being on the show. Are you excited?
I'm so excited. I've actually been saving all the emails where I've been asking you to be a contestant, and your responses, which were usually either no, absolutely not, please don't ask again, and just the emoji with the angry face with the zipper over the mouth.
Yeah. Where's the one where I said, "Who is this?"
That was early. That was 2 in. That was about the second one.
I
So I'm
kid.
so glad I made it to the final episode.
You did. Yeah, because that was kind of it for chances. But we're happy to have you. Are you ready to fill in some blanks? Are you ready to win?
I am so excited. I know that so far the record is 1 match, so I am going for 2 so that I can be the fill in the blank champion and then compete on fill in the blank all stars against, I'm assuming, Jujubee, because
Well, yeah, but they just keep bringing it back.
they're just gonna keep bringing it back. I mean, until it clicks, people, until it clicks.
Listen, that TV money's not bad. That's not nothing. It's worth it.
No, yeah,
It's worth it.
you look great, Aaron.
I know I do. Sometimes it's nice to look at it,
Is that from the Orville Peck collection that you're wearing?
No, actually, I have something from that for a later episode. Oh, now we're just being silly. But either way, it is great to have you on, Kevin. And I'm excited to fill in some blanks with you. But let's introduce these panelists so that we can get this game started, buddy. We'll get you
Great.
back in a minute, okay? Thanks
God,
for
I'll see you in a minute.
Oh, what a treat. Now, first, I should let you all know that Tiny Tim has had himself a little Christmas emergency and will be unable to join us tonight for the show, but we will have him back on here for one of our upcoming specials as soon as he's done helping Santa at the North Pole or whatever. Mind your business. Mind your own business. But now, it's time to introduce a woman that we've all been waiting for. Somebody who certainly knows how to mind her business. Yes, we've literally been waiting weeks for this one. The Songbirds of Cream. Yes, it is in her contract that I introduce her as such in every show. The Queen of Christmas and remixes. It's Mariah Carey! Please, for the love of God, do not let me see that poor assistant again. Ah! Mariah, you're here! Oh, thank goodness. If you weren't, I'd have ended the night crying into one of my feather boas.
Hello, it's your girl Mariah. Mariah with the H.
As opposed to?
Mariah without a H.
Mariah, that would be Maria.
Oh, well, spelling is hard and so is the English language, but singing is easy for the songbird supreme, songbird supreme.
If you can't spell, how do you write your hit songs?
Create a license.
Yeah, I'd pay you $100 if you can spell that. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't sing that. I'm glad you were finally able to join us since you didn't bother showing up last week.
Well, since you call yourself an artist, I'm sure you can understand that when the inspiration hits, we must cultivate it, Miss Aryan Black.
Aryan? I am not, I assure you. Honey, have you seen these eyebrows?
How can I not? But what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, ask your ex Nick about Judaism. I'm sure he'll explain it to you. Also, have you checked on him since he got fired from Wild 'N Out? Though I don't honestly know if he was fired due to the anti-Semitism or because he was operating from your twin studio. But I do know his mental health is in question, Mariah. Will you be sending him a 30th anniversary copy of your debut album so he can shake it off?
Suddenly, I can't read. I don't know.
Oh, well, don't worry. Mariah, I can read anyone. Enough for the both of us. God, what an icon. Now let's bring on someone so iconic, so legendary, that Gina Davis played their mother. And nothing is more iconic than that. Standing in at an impressive 4 inches, this youngster loves long walks on the beach, driving in his big red car, and occasionally being voiced by Michael J. Fox. Please welcome to the screen, live from the Big Apple, it's Stuart Little.
Hey yo, it's me, Stuart Little. Where's the coke and where's the booze? Where are the sex workers? I want to respect them as people and then be nasty. I'm Stuart Little, and I'm a rat bastard.
Wow, a lot of personality for such a young mouse.
I'm not a mouse. I'm a 4-foot tall human who resembles a mouse. I'm 42. I'm married to a bird. I'm Stuart Little, and I'll eat any ass in the whole world. Any ass.
Okay, Stuart, I love the enthusiasm, though I find most of it misplaced. Are you excited about the game? Ready to fill in some blanks?
Oh, I'm ready to play games. If by games you mean smoking that good puss, I'm high as hell. I'm Stuart Little, and I'm a rat bastard, and I didn't murder Tupac, but if he ever comes back, bang, bang, baby. I'm Stuart Little.
Marvelous. Stuart Little, everybody.
Chuck E. Cheese sucks spots out of my ass.
Okay, well, that is enough of that. Okay, let's see who's next. I'm very excited to announce our next panelist. He has been the star of such fantastic films as The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, the wildly transphobic Ace Ventura films, Watch Disclosure on Netflix, and some comedies as well, I'm told. He is a great friend, and he's here to promote his new movie, Leif Erikson, Nordic Saga, which will be released this fall on Home Depot's new streaming service. People of Earth, please welcome the one and only Jim Kerry. Jim Kerry, please welcome Jim Kerry.
Jim isn't here right now.
Oh God, is it gonna be? Oh, okay. Goddamn method actors. All right, please welcome Leif Erikson.
Hello, Aaron.
Hello, Leif Erikson. How are you today?
I am well. Oh, it's a good day to be a Viking. Pet and Aaron. What year is it? 900?
Yeah, sure, it's 900.
What's wrong, boy? Your face is contorted, so you look like my son Thorgils with a Hashween's beled his maiden voyage.
No, it's not, or maybe it is. I don't know what you just said. But I had all these questions and talking points for Jim Kerry.
Well, I just asked Leif Erikson the Jim Carrey questions.
Okay, let's try it. Here's one. Hey, Leif. I just gotta ask, how much is Jeff Daniels acting in Dumb and Dumber, and how much is he just regular dumb?
Who's Jeff Daniels?
Okay, bad start. Do you ever get worried that you're on The Truman Show and the fact that you made The Truman Show was just a clever ruse to convince you that you're not?
Pass!
Okay, who tied Cameron Diaz's shoes for her on the set of The Mask?
What are shoes?
Okay, this isn't working. All right, we're going to circle back to you in a bit to have you fill in some blanks for us, okay?
Do you mean clogs? She tied her own clogs.
I certainly did. Jim Kerry pretending to be Leif Erikson, everybody. Okay. Kevin, now that we've met the celebrities, let's get you out here to explain the rules and start the game. Looks like you got a real good shot at getting some matches with that lineup.
Wait, are those the celebrities?
Those are the celebrities.
Oh, I thought that was the studio audience we paid to watch this.
Honey, there is not a price high enough to get people to watch this.
In the words of Trinity the Tuck, where are the celebrities?
Well, when she finds them, she can let us know. So
All right.
I'm going to tell you about the rules so we can get started and get this all goddamn thing over with. So, I am going to tell you some fill in the blank statements, and then I'm going to ask you to fill in those blanks. I will also be asking our celebrities to fill them in, and if you get a match, I will let you and our studio audience, if anyone is watching this, know what is underneath my hat. Any guesses?
I mean, it's a small hat, so is it the tiny violin that people play on Twitter when they've been canceled?
You know, that was close. And I almost had that, but not quite. I guess you're going to have to try and work hard so you can figure it out. So why don't we get started?
All right, I'm ready. Hit me.
All right, it's time for fill in the blank statement number 1. Here we go. Mary Trump's new book is causing a lot of fuss. She is spilling tea and throwing scientifically backed up shade. But I heard that Mike Pence's nephew, Eddie, is releasing his own tell-all book about his uncle, titled Blank.
Well, Aaron, I actually happen to know that Mary Trump's book is called Too Much and Never Enough. And I actually do need to file a lawsuit against her because that was a book written about my dating life in the mid to late aughts. But so I think if Mike Pence was going to have a book written about him by a relative, the book would be called There's a Hoosier in My Closet.
A Hoosier! Is that Ohio or Iowa? I never remember.
Indiana. He's from Indiana.
I don't read.
I think they're a basketball team, or they're that thing that attacks you in the haystacks of Indiana if you go out there as two men holding hands.
Yeah, I was going to say, from both of us, what is the difference in Indiana?
It doesn't make a difference, yeah.
Either way, that is a marvelous answer, Kevin. I think you've got a real shot at this. So let's find out. Let's see if we can get you some matches. You want to talk to Leif Erikson first? Yeah, you do. No,
Sure.
you do. No, I didn't. I wasn't a real question. You have to listen when I say that. So let's get him right out of the way. Oh, Leif!
Peasant Aaron, peasant Kevin.
Yeah, okay, you're a Viking. What is the name of Eddie Pence's new book?
I don't know this bench fellow, but my nephew wrote a very scathing, slanderous book about me called Friendly Mine Greder wir he machen in Garciner.
Friend Miner Herodier wir machen younger sinner. That's
Gesundheit.
in English, please. I've always wanted to say that though. And I can say that because everyone on screen is white.
All right, I forgot you weren't pure bloods. The loose translation is essentially, my uncle is deeply afraid of his own homosexual urges.
Thank you, Leif. That answer is far more relevant than I think you realize.
Happy to be of service.
Boy, that was... He kind of looks like Bugs Bunny in the opera, you know, Killed a Wabbit.
Yeah, I
little
think Bugs
Killed a
Bunny's
Wabbit.
dressing. I think Bugs Bunny was dressing like Leif Erikson.
You know, now I put it all together. You're right.
We're making connections.
We're teaching the children history.
Yeah, unfortunately, though, we're not making matches.
That was not a match, no.
No,
Close.
not a match.
Shockingly close.
Some nice, easy homoeroticism, but no match.
I mean, I know I was turned on, but I don't know about everybody else.
Oh no, I wouldn't go that far. Don't be ridiculous.
Well, you've never been into Vikings, but that's because you have no imagination, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, I have no imagination.
Have you ever been on a Viking ship? It is filled with lust.
Fair point. And speaking of lust, let's see what a gay icon has for us. Oh, Mariah! The meaning.
The meaning of Mariah Carey. The meaning of Mariah Carey.
So the
I'm not
tell-all
worthy.
book about Mike Pence is the meaning of Mariah Carey.
My answer is, why buy a Dick Fence book when you can buy my book? You can uncover the secrets of my world and therefore the universe. Don't you want to know the secrets to the universe?
Will your book tell me if Mike Pence is a virgin who really wants to try anal beads? Because I know that man is a virgin cowering in fear when he should be cowering in lube.
Don't mention virgin to me! I'm sure my personal assistant sent you the no words, and here you are saying them.
The no words?
Illegal words. Virgin, Colombia, studio worm, canceled tour, miscarriage, Libya, Saudi Arabia, charm bracelet, tummy matola, Eminem, Nicki Minaj.
Funny, I figured that list would be longer, but I guess those are all the bad words you know how to spell. I suppose it's a good thing we didn't book Miss Harajuku Barbie as a guest star today, but I now really desperately wish I did.
I would literally record the sound of me masturbating to Cardi B as my next single if it meant Satan herself would be annihilated by her own brainwashed fans. And Cardi B couldn't write a song if there were bloody shoes pointed at Offset's pee-pee that she can't manage to get off her mouth. And yet, I still do it. To destroy the silicon troll, the single alone would give Gwyneth's Vagina Company a run for its money.
Wow, Mariah. Oh, I live for this. That is an exceptional idea. An idea so grotesque that I'm sure would guarantee you another chart-topping hit.
Miss Arian, you're right. I have to flirt to the studio. Ta-ta, boo-boo.
Oh, Mariah, please come back in time for the next answer.
I don't even care if I got a match. I'm just so overwhelmed with love. She is a gift to us all.
She is the gift.
She's a legend. She's an icon. And she is the moment.
Come on now.
Just saying.
Unfortunately, she is not a match. Though, so let's move on. Although I must say, that is a level of shade is why she is a gay icon.
I mean, I'm sad I don't have any tea. I should have made tea.
It would be spilled all over the floor.
It would be everywhere, but
burning limbs. You know,
and yet it would still be safer than going inside a theater right now.
It would. Speaking of safety, let's see what Stuart Little has to say. Oh, Stuart.
Oh.
Stuart, what do you think?
Sentence. I was telling you about my sexual relationship with Chuck E. Cheese and our fart play.
And yeah, no, you are not. We got blanks to fill, sweetie.
You're telling me. I'd love to fill some blanks. If by blanks you mean anal cavity, zing! I'm Stuart Little.
Yeah, we know your name. What is the name of Mike Pence's nephew's tell-all book?
Oh yeah, that freakazoid. You know what he calls? You know that he calls his wife mother? That man has such sexual tension with women as I have days since my last herpes flare. 0! I'm Stuart Little! But yeah, the book title is easy. A snappy, quick, grab your attention title. Mike Pence is a cum-guzzling whore who deserves to have all of his toenails ripped off and shoved in his pea slit. But he'd like that too much, so never mind. But we'll think of something. And it's gonna hurt, bitch-ass bitch.
And that's the full title?
No, there is a colon at the end of that for the rest of the title, but just like my colon, it's a little too shitty to be broadcasted on the internet. Zimbabwe! I'm Stuart Little.
Stuart, what are you talking about?
Hey, what do you want from me? Once you've had to fillet Nathan Lane, big white pussy cat dick, you change for the worse. I'm Stuart Little. I like to eat VHS copies of fried green tomatoes off a freshly waxed ass.
Well, whatever that was, it was not a match.
Oh, boo-hoo. I'm an orphan. Call me when you have real problems.
God, not a match.
You know, if you told me that that the mouse was going to be the vulgar one tonight when we have an actual Viking on the show, I would not have.
Don't encourage him. We do not have an actual Viking. We have Jim Kerry as a Viking.
Respect that man's art, Aaron. You respect it. Did you see Man on the Moon? No, you didn't. Because why? Because you
I
hate
wasn't alive
Oh my God.
because I'm young and beautiful.
I don't care how perfect your skin is, you will respect method acting.
Oh, well, that's going to take more than that.
Did you or did you not make us all call you Tanya Tucker 2 years ago when you were workshopping that musical of yours?
Yeah, but that had nothing. Those were unrelated facts. You know what, Kevin? Not a match. No matches, but that's okay. You
The
still
mouse
have-
couldn't even, that wouldn't even fit on a book. That's not a title. That's a dissertation.
Maybe books should be bigger.
Really? You want
Just like
books to be
like
bigger?
the size of them, not longer in length, but just like larger. Like if every book-
Taller. Tall
Yeah.
books.
tall books. I'm gonna,
Patent that.
a second we're off of here. Tall books. Now let's try and get you some matches.
I believe
try
the
to help.
E.B. White estate would like a word with you after we're done with this, but sure, if you have time for a patent.
E.B. White. He's dead. What is he gonna do? Nothing. Now let's get you some matches. Let's go on to fill in the blank question 2.
All right, hit me.
It's about someone who's alive. Here we go. Kanye West's presidential campaign, not going great, poor thing. And sensing an opportunity to sneak in ahead of him, I heard rumors that the next person to announce their bid for the presidency will be Blanck.
Aaron, couldn't
Yeah.
be easier because I have learned one thing from watching all your fill in the blanks, and it is that there is no such thing as fruit that's hanging too low. You should grab the lowest fruit you can possibly, just grab it and pull it down
That's how
as
you
hard as you can.
Yeah.
So I have gone with the obvious answer of Miss Rhode Island resident herself, Taylor Swift, #folklore.
Hashtag folklore. Is she a resident here? Oh, she does come here.
She has a house in Westerly.
Well, if that, we know what that means.
In fact, I have not listened to the album, but I have heard that one of the songs says, I found the bester me in Westerly.
I found the bester me in Westerly.
In Westerly.
God, she's just pooping out Grammys at this point.
I mean, she's embarrassing us. We'll never catch up.
It's just rude. But you know what else it
But I
is?
think this time she's going to steal Kanye's thunder.
That would be, she kind of has done it in the sense of like, we're talking about her and not him.
Yeah.
But she's taking it one step further. I think that's a great answer, Kevin.
I think we're going to get matches.
Yeah, a terrifying future, but a great answer. So let's see if we can get you some matches. Let's see what's up with Stuart Little. Oh, Stuart!
God, no.
Stuart!
No.
What is it, you fine, funky feline? You ever had a mouse before? Because I might only be 4 inches tall, but I'm 10 inches wide. Ayo! I'm Stuart Little!
Yeah, okay, I know who you are. Kevin is fully out of frame now. Tell me, who's running for president?
It's gonna be me, Stuart Little. I'm running, baby! And I'm gonna win. I have a solid platform. I'm running a pro-littering campaign. What America needs right now is more trash and garbage on the streets and in ponds and rolling like tumbleweeds next to saloons. And then we can create jobs to have people clean it up and then create more jobs by paying people to throw garbage at those people. It's the perfect platform.
Is that all you're running on? Pro-littering?
Yeah, baby! That and wealth distribution.
Oh, yikes. This is streaming on Facebook, so I gotta let you go.
The proletariat will rise again, just like my dick. I'm Stuart Little.
That was like a drive-by at the end.
Okay, but Me is the title of a Taylor Swift song.
Oh. Did you say Me or did you say Taylor Swift #folklore, which is the title of an album that doesn't have the song Me on it? No, but is that what you did? No, but like, is that what you did? But like, did you do that?
But do we know that Stuart Little didn't write it as in like Stuart Little as like I, Taylor Swift, me, I'm gonna run? No, because she talked about littering. You know, pro littering, pro garbage. We don't have enough garbage.
Yeah.
How again was garbage gonna help the economy?
How is it gonna hurt? I found out today the dump in Rehoboth doesn't take glass anymore to recycle.
What are you supposed to do with your glass?
Garbage. It's catching on is all I'm saying. But you know what? It's not a match.
No.
But that's okay. Let's get Leif Erikson back out here. Get you some matches. Hey, Jim, Leif, whatever. Conway's not polling so well. Who's next to run for president?
Oh, this seems like a great opportunity to talk about my new movie, Leif Erikson's Sordid Samba. So at this juncture, I'd like to introduce my son, Thorgils.
Yeah, why not? Timothy Chalamet.
No, I'm Thorgils.
No, you are Timothy Chalamet. Remember, you were on this show.
No, I am Thorgils, son of Thorguna and Leif, who is son of Eric.
Hence, Eriksson.
Wow. We got a couple of method actors over here. Just don't show me any scenes from the movie. I'd hate to see what either of you could do to a peach. Hey, Thorgils. So do you take your dad's last name? Are you Thorgils Leifson Eriksson or what?
Historically speaking, unclear.
Awesome. Okay, what's your answer, Eric's sons? Who's next to run for president in 2020?
Well, actually, it seems like a great opportunity to announce our candidacy in the 2020 election. Eriksson, Leifson, Eriksson. 2020, make America Greenland again.
Greenland again?
Yeah. Everybody thinks that Christopher Columbus discovered America,
Nobody should think that.
but actually,
People had lived here for millennia before he even discovered it.
my father over here, Leif Erikson, who sired me, discovered America way before Columbus and called it Greenland. And we should make America Greenland again.
Make America Greenland again.
Wonderful. Leif and his son, Thorgils, everyone. Was that your answer, Kevin? Did you have Eriksson / Leifson Eriksson 2020 make America Greenland again? Did you?
I just want to say that since it is not a match, that Timothée Chalamet gave everyone at NYU chlamydia, and it is a well-known fact.
Can you pronounce his name again?
Timothée Chalamet. America's favorite twink.
First of all, not true. Second of all,
Name a better twink. Name
a good twink.
Troye Sivan.
Australian, that doesn't count.
Oh, damn
And
it.
speaking of people who can't count, let's bring on Mariah. Wow, you really did fly to the studio.
Well, yeah, it wasn't too far for a butterfly. This is my Afro-Venezuelan recording studio, which was adjacent to the Caucasian sitting room I was broadcasting from earlier.
And what does an Afro-Venezuelan studio bring?
Rice, beans, and plantains to commemorate my grandpa and my love for food. That is why this is my favorite recording studio of the three I have in the West Wing. That and the fact that Louis Fonsi made Dulce, Dulce Amor to me on this rug. Touch my body, put me on the floor, wrestle me around, play with me some more. Touch my body.
All right, enough of your Latin lovers. What's your answer?
Marshall Mathers III.
Oh,
Eminem?
I thought we couldn't mention M&Ms. And why would you want a presidential bid from him?
It's not what I want. It's what the people want. And I think the people want Mr. Skittles over there. If you haven't noticed the trend, people want pretentious, arrogant, destructive, idiotic, abusive men in charge. So he's the perfect bid. Not to mention he's Black culture and white rapping, which seems to be so popular nowadays. I have no doubt in my mind that if Marshall ran, he would be unrivaled. I mean, look at all the geezers we have now for 2020. It's clear that people want a president with low stamina.
Ooh, that is an adequate analysis of the American people. And I'm going to have to cut this argument before we're castrated by social media. But between us girls, did Marshall prematurely ejaculate on your stomach?
I'm not saying that he did, but my question is, why be proud enough of that to write it into a song? The king of diss tracks wrote the diss track on himself. Skittles continues to prove he's inadequate in more ways than one. And he still leaves me voicemails crying about how he dreams of kissing my sweet coochie. That white chocolate Kit Kat is about as hard as my dulcet tones. Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know. Why you so obsessed with me?
Everybody knows. Oh,
This is a lot.
by the way, I'm so excited that I got a match. I can't even believe it. It's
You
crazy.
didn't get a match?
No, yeah, I did. See, like see, if you look, I put Eminem. So I mean, technically, I got a match.
Yeah, but technically she put Marshall Mathers III.
Who is Eminem? That's who Eminem is. That's Eminem. I
But
get it.
why don't we go to the judges? Judges, what do you think? No.
That's not a. That's. All right.
You know what, Kev? I'm gonna let you cool off for a second. We'll bring you back in a minute. It's time for a little break. Because due to legal reasons, we have to allow the Fill in the Blank's attorney to make a series of statements on air to keep you, me, and all the writers and actors out of court. So please enjoy this brief but mandated message from our attorney. Let me get me off of here.
Good evening. My name is Pussy Williams, Esquire, attorney at law, and I am the senior legal advisor to Blanck Enterprises. Due to recent legal pressures placed on the Fill in the Blank team, we would like to formally apologize for many of our perceived transgressions against various celebrities, musicians, ghosts, demons, and Liza Minnelli. Furthermore, we are required, by court order, at this juncture, to publicly recant the following claims which have been made on Fill in the Blank. To wit, Judy Garland has been nowhere near any kind of muff belonging to Jeanette MacDonald. Maria Callas does not know who or what Cardi B is. There is no evidence to suggest that Ethel Merman castrated Arthur Lawrence. Timothy Chalamet is not Armie Hammer's, quote, kitten, end quote. Lana Del Rey is that racist, but not that self-aware. Betty Davis would not turn baby Hitler into barbecue spare ribs. Lindsey Graham does not rely upon the kindness of strangers. Madonna has not lived in a bathtub for the past 6 years. Nikki Blonsky did not lose her virginity to Queen Latifah. Joan Crawford has never returned from her last trip to hell in 1977. Wendy's is not part of a Black billionaires club, but that doesn't mean there isn't one. And Nick Cannon doesn't live in his twin's closet. Thank you for your time, and please understand that we here at Blanck Enterprises strive to create content that is both wholesome and appropriate. Have you or someone you know been personally attacked by Facebook Lives? Fill in the blank. Good evening. My name is Pussy Williams, Esquire, attorney at law, and I want to help you make a buttload of dollar bills. We here at Empty Out the Blank Bank Enterprises have represented dozens of celebrities, ghosts, demons, and Liza Minnelli, who felt they had been slandered and libeled by the libelous, slanderous, Facebook Live gutter sperm known only as Fill in the Blank. Let's hear some testimonials.
Aaron said I was balding, and also he said some pretty scathing things about Matthew McConaughey, who I love, and so I turned Matt onto that, and he got some money, and they gave me a recruitment bonus. You're not going to tell Aaron about this, are you?
Enough testimonials. Enough testimonials. We can get you dozens of dollars for what somebody said about you live in front of a very small audience. Call now, toll semi-free at 1-800-555-555-1800. That number again is 1-800-11-12-13-14-15-16. Okay, bye!
Well, I'm sure that was great. I don't know. I had to take a Waz, so I missed it. But God, don't we love the law? But I just hope that lessens those lawsuits. I can't keep going to civil court. I'm running out of blazers. Oh. Now, why don't we bring back Kevin and get this show on the road, shall we, Kevin?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Just polishing my motif words. I have so many. It just takes all night just to do them all. I can't seem to just get them. I'm gonna put them right here. I don't know. Do you have any of these, Aaron? They're so cumbersome. I'm sure you probably know all about that.
I'm sorry. What were those awards for theater? That thing that doesn't exist anymore?
Yes. Before back in the olden day, when there was theater, we used to also give awards to ourselves for doing well. It was kind of like a little pat on the back to yourself, and I got many pats. A lot of pats I gave myself over the years.
Yes, sweetie, we know.
Yeah. So, but sometimes I just like to stare at all my awards and you gotta just stroke them lovingly.
You know what my problem is? Like, I just keep having so many accomplishments in the present, and then future ones, that opportunities that keep coming up, that I never have time to look back. Isn't that weird?
It's so funny. It's so funny how that happens sometimes.
It's
I mean, that once that starts happening for me, you're right. I'm never gonna be able to see these again, because I'm gonna be there's just gonna be so much ahead. I'm just not gonna.
I wouldn't hold my breath, but maybe you could.
I don't know. I think I could at least pinch my nose a little bit. But
yeah,
we'll see.
For just for a bit.
Just it's a little blue. Turn a little blue. And then
yeah, you could match your shirt. Thanks for wearing a t-shirt on my program. So, do you want to get to this final fill in the blank, see if we can get you some matches?
I bought this off the H&M sales rack, so you can go fuck yourself. But yeah, sure.
I'm sure in your mind that was a read at me, but I want you to know it wasn't. Now let's get to the third fill in the blank.
All right. Well, the joke's on you because it was actually from Burlington Coat Factory, but let's continue.
Again, you keep thinking you're saying things that are going to make me look bad. Whatever. Trend alert! Theaters are starting up again. Well, you can win more awards across our diseased, ravaged country. Using some social distancing measures, occasional masking, and a blind and unhelpful optimism, artists and audiences are congregating together by hook or by crook. So,
a lot of crooks, I bet.
What do you feel is a play or musical worth dying for?
Oof. I mean, there's so many. There's Jeff Church and Naked Boys Singing. That would do it. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna get me a match though. There's
I don't know. You never know with that one.
Yeah, there's
whatever that is.
There's Epic's long-awaited production of untitled Kevin Broccoli unedited 7-hour monologue. Always getting asked about that.
You sure you guys haven't done that yet?
I thought we had a couple times, but I can't find photos. So
it didn't happen.
There's a bunch of gay white guys complaining. There's that. That would definitely pack them in. Yeah. But
more ways than one.
Yeah. But I have decided to go with something I think universally everyone can agree we would all die to see, and that is Mamma Mia 3, Donna's Back. The long-awaited conclusion to the Mamma Mia trilogy, where Donna, believed to be dead, reveals that she has in fact been alive this entire time, featuring the cut tracks from a few ABBA albums and a couple Ace of Base second tier songs. As you can see, we've got the trio right here singing, and then it's the Mamma Mia 3 exclamation point, and then second title Donna's back exclamation point, so that we know she's back, because that's
And we're excited about it.
And in a fun fact, playing Donna's new stepmother, Angelica Houston. I mean, would you not die for that?
I'm gonna say this is a snarky question, but I do now understand why people are doing theater, because I would risk it for that.
Would you walk through hydrochlorine spray, put on a mask incorrectly, and sit next to a sniffling tourist at a clustered, claustrophobic New York theater?
I'd take my mask, I'd put it on, and I would watch art happen in front of me.
Mask for mask.
Mask for mask. Kevin,
Of
I gotta
course.
say, that is the last fill in the blank that we are receiving, and it was, if not the best answer, or the one that made me the most happy. It is a great one to go out with. So let's see if we can get you some matches, Kevin. Let's
Come
start
on!
with Mariah, I have to ask, why only the side profile?
It's my bad side.
You mean your good side?
No, my bad side. Most people can afford to get the good side. It costs too much, but as I am a philanthropist, I give the public my bad side for free.
Maybe I should start charging for these eyebrows. But enough of that. Okay, what is your answer?
Miss Arian Black, I am filling in the black with Glitter the Musical.
Hashtag justice for glitter.
Justice for glitter.
Cinema. I personally would have sung Somewhere Over the Rainbow if the love of my life was shot before I stepped out to perform at Madison Square Garden, but to each their own.
Oh, so good to know I'm talking to a real fan. The reason people think Glitter failed was because it was ahead of its time. I mean, the visual of the cigarette burning the house down and destroying a family was a metaphor, but it's not my fault people weren't smart enough to get it. Everyone out here is applauding Lady Gugu's album, Homatica, when I dropped it 19 years ago. Just because it's rebranded doesn't mean it's new. The truth of the matter is, Rain on Me has nothing on Loverboy. And that albino meat-wearing alien pairing up with that blind 12-year-old donut-licking child whose ponytail is cutting off her circulation of her measly body cannot compare to the artistry and integrity of Glitter.
So I take it that you don't like it when people compare you to Ariana Grande?
I don't know her.
The description of that ponytail would argue otherwise, Mariah.
Listen, when you've been around as long as I have...
Oh yeah, you hit the big 50. Congratulations.
No, we don't do that here. I'm not that horrendous number. I only celebrate anniversaries, and it's my 12th.
The 12th anniversary of what?
Exactly. When you've accomplished what I have, you don't owe anyone any explanations. Do you know what I have achieved? I am the definition of groundbreaking. The emancipation of Mimi made Alanis Morissette want to swallow her jagged little pill. Touch My Body made Elvis shit his way to death all over again. And I showed Precious the path away from fried chicken. My twins are in the studio just as much as immigrants work in factories because talent breeds talent. Wild 'N Out survived on jokes with my name alone, and I was the first female recording artist to perform in Saudi Arabia. Okay, I sang Hero at the inauguration of our first Black president because I am a hero. Whatever I do, I will always be remembered. Rise or fall, it's all a part of the future Oscar-winning movie. Whatever I do, I will go down in history. So I never want to hear the comparisons of my unmatched art compared to the likes of that pedophile sex symbol who hasn't been here but 2 minutes, and you can at me when she learns how to enunciate. If there's a camera up in here, then I best not catch this flick on YouTube. I will hunt you down.
That was a manifesto.
What were you thinking? Saying the name Ariana Grande while speaking to Mariah Carey. Do you want to get us all killed?
You need tension. I need
Tension?
conflict. This is not RuPaul's Best Friends race.
You know, she's right, though. I like my answer, but I would love Glitter the Musical. Last night, the DJ Saved My Life is the 11 o'clock number. Gotta get up, gotta get up, gotta get down now.
I gotta be honest with you. I haven't seen Glitter.
Are you sure you're not heterosexual?
Ask the red satin glove I'm currently wearing with this cowboy hat that question.
Fine, but if I recall correctly, that was the last words of Loretta Lynn, so.
I don't know how to tell you this. Loretta Lynn is not dead.
Are you sure?
I follow her on Instagram. It is a fascinating Instagram to follow.
Well,
she is
Jesus.
Currently alive.
Well, but okay, well, then whose funeral did me and Sam Smith go to last week?
Hopefully no one's. But you know what? Enough about fussy bottoms. Let's move on to somebody who can give us what we want. Let's move on to Jimmy. Hey, Leaf!
Ah! Jesus! Oh my God!
Oh, hey!
Hey, what's going on?
I was just finishing up beheading one of my enemies, but I got this strange feeling. A dream. No, a vision of a man dressed in fine linen surrounded by machines. Thorgal, to me!
What is it, Father?
Hello?
Everything is not as it seems, boy.
I felt it too.
What is this?
From now on, you will not call me father, you will not call me Leif, son of Eric. I am Jim.
And I am Leif Erikson.
No, you're Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet.
Stop.
And scene.
Oh, thank God.
Wow, that's all from the movie?
Yep.
Wow, sounds like Home Depot's really got a hit on their hands. Do you have an answer?
What?
An answer, to my question? What play do you think we should put on?
Oh, Glass Menagerie.
Jim Carrey and Timothy Chalamet, everybody.
I knew somebody was gonna say Glass Menagerie.
They do always say Glass Menagerie.
Why? Why is it always Glass Menagerie?
The little pretty horse.
I hate the horse. I hate the horse. I hate Tom. I hate Amanda. I hate the gentleman caller. He doesn't have a name. Jim. His name's Jim.
Little horse.
Stop it. You stop it right now with that horse. I hate that.
It's a
I
little
hate it. Don't anybody do Glass Menagerie when we bring theater back. Don't you do it. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody likes it. It sucks. I don't care what any of you say.
Little
Stop
horse.
it. Put that horse down.
I'll drop him. It'll shatter, and there's the conflict of the play.
Oh, my horse shattered. Oh, I'm so fragile. Oh, my brother's going to run away to be a gay person in New York. Blah. You're going to have to lobotomize me. Blah.
Maybe we were all the real glass horse.
My screen isn't frozen. That's just me being still like a glass horse, a fragile horse, knocked over because some guy with a girlfriend was dancing with me around my living room for 40 minutes. What play stops the action for 40 minutes so two people can talk? Stop it. Put that horse down.
Kevin, that was not a match.
Yeah.
But it did make I did get to think about Little Horsey, and that was fun. But you know what? You got one chance left, and it's your best chance.
Oh God, don't
So
say
it's
it.
time for
No.
Stuart Little.
No.
That's right, crackers. It's do a little time. You guys know why they call me Little? Hey, Kevin, do you specifically know why they call me Little?
It's because you're just short. You're just a short person. That's all it is. You're a short little mouse.
No, it's because of my python-tight sphincters.
Oh God.
Anus to appear very little.
How educational. So tell me, if theater is going to happen in an unsafe environment, what is the show that you think is worth dying for?
Annie.
Annie?
Annie?
Like the musical?
Yeah. I love that little bitch. Any hooker whose hair matches their dress is good in my book. And why are you being so hard on these theaters, Aaron? They gotta make money. They got bills to pay. They are heartless, soulless, racist corporations greasing their cogs with the blood of their workers. What do you expect? Them to cater to public opinion and worry about the health and safety of their patrons and employees? It's no surprise they decided to dress people like they were going to Chernobyl and have them scream, project disease-filled droplets all over the chicken parm while singing "Proud Mary as white as possible." But have hope, you little bitch. I'm Stuart Little, and if I know anything, it's that when life gives you lemon, your piss tastes sour for weeks. I mean, it's just like they say in Annie. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day a fucking way.
No, she's still there. Oh,
You still, Stuart, you still.
No.
Oh, Stuart. Oh. Oh, Kevin, that wasn't a match.
Of all the vulgar things that came out of that rodent's little mouth,
Hmm?
the worst by far were the lyrics to that terrible song.
Oh, Kevin. See, you're just so pessimistic. You see, when I'm stuck with a day,
I'm optimistic.
and lonely, yeah, I just stick up my chin and grin.
Don't you do it, Aaron.
And say,
Don't do it.
Oh, that sun will come out. Oh, Kevin. It wasn't
We
a match.
can't afford the rights to have you singing Annie whenever you feel like it.
Oh, there are no rights anymore. We're post-society, sweetheart.
No, you're right. There are no rights. We certainly can't afford Mariah Carey songs, and we've already sang 7 of those, and I want to hear 3 more.
Oh, well, unfortunately, we're at the end of our program.
God damn it! I didn't get 1 match. Listen to
No.
these people. You had me competing against a bunch of degenerates and Mariah Carey. Of course, I didn't get a match.
Do you want to guess what's underneath my hat?
Is it like a Werther's original?
It's a second hat.
I hated every minute of this.
Oh, thanks.
Every damn minute.
Yeah, thanks for playing, Kevin. You drive home safe. Thank you.
I am furious. I am.
Oh, God love him. I would like to thank all of our writers, Brian, Katia, Daria, and myself. And I'd also like to thank the Epic Theater Company for streaming this show. And I'd also like to let you all know that this has been our final Fill in the Blank. And we will be doing 3 special episodes for the next couple of Saturdays where we usually would do one. And each will have a different theme or setup that will be announced at a later date with a finale set for Saturday, September 5th. And then we're done. 10 episodes of a Zoom show is more than enough. But I promise you, there will be more content. Just different content. Hopefully, with less me on screen the whole damn time. Oh, and finally, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you are watching, and if you're not watching, I guess you can't hear this, so I don't have to thank you at all. And now, there's only one thing left to do. Come on out, folks. Let's dance. Take it away, Brian and Maggie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank, 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 blank.
stars.
Night, everybody.
Bye.